In last lecture, I teach you how to take a transpose of a given matrix. In this lecture, I am going to teach you how to take a multiplication of a given matrix and array. I know we use matrix and array as a relative terms in MATLAB, but when we are talking about multiplication, these both have different principles and both work in different ways. I am going to show you both of them one by one. So let's begin with matrix multiplication. When you are taking matrix multiplication, it is necessary that inner dimension of a given matrix should be same. And from inner dimension, I am not talking about the shape of a matrix. Here matrix A and B both have different shape. The size of matrix A is m cross n and size of matrix B is n cross O. But the number of column of matrix A is equal to the row of matrix B, and this condition is satisfied, then we can say that inner dimension is same. In short, you can say that when left hand side matrix columns is equal to right hand side matrix rows, at that time you can say inner dimension of a given matrix should be same. I will highlight it for you. Here, when you write both dimension matrix A and B, the n is inner side, so it is known as inner dimension, while m and O are outer side, so it is known as outer dimension. And this outer dimension also play a role while calculations. M and O decide the size of a matrix C. So here size of matrix C is m cross O, and m is the number of rows of matrix A, and O is the number of columns of matrix B. Let's now see how this calculation is done in MATLAB in matrix multiplication. Here I take two matrices for an example, and here you can see number of columns of matrix A is 2 and number of row of matrix B is 2, so inner dimension are same. So let's multiply it, both of them, and get result and store in variable number C, and here is your result. Now let's see how calculation should be done. For example, let's take the element 102, which is at the second row and third column. So for calculation, first I will highlight for you. Here 102 is at second row, so select second row of matrix A, or you can say left hand side matrix, and now it on third column, so choose third column of matrix B, or you can say right hand side matrix, and I will highlight it for you again. Now multiply both terms of A and B and add it. So 9 multiplied by 10 and 6 is multiplied by 2, and I add both of them and you get the answer 102. Now let's see few examples in MATLAB. So let's first create matrix A. After we are going to create matrix B. Okay, just first change the format. I just forgot to change it. Okay, now matrix B value is say 7, 8, 10 and 1, 4 and 2. So first let's check the dimension of both matrix by using size command. Say A, and you can say size of B. So here you can see the inner dimension are same, both have 2 and 2, and coincidentally both have same outer dimension, but it is not necessary. If your outer dimension are different, then also you're not going to get any error, and your MATLAB is going to work perfectly. So let's multiply it, both of them, by using asterisk symbol, and here asterisk symbol represents multiplication in MATLAB. So 102. Now let's check it. It really works in which I said to you. So second row, first element, going to multiply with first row, third column. So it's 1 3, and going to add in second row, second column, and going to multiply with second row, third element. So 2 3, and let's check it, and here you go. So as I told you, it works same. So in matrix multiplication, MATLAB uses both multiplication and addition. Now let's try a few more examples, and I'm going to show you how to create a matrix speed by using some default commands in MATLAB. Like once, it is used to create a matrix which contain all element should be 1. That's why we call it 1. And here 3 represents the size of a matrix. So 3 means 3 cross 3. Now let's try to give different size. Then also going to work. Now let's say I'm going to teach you one more command, and it is zeros. And as name indicate, it is going to create zero matrix for me. Let's see. And the last command is I command, and it is used for creating identity matrix. Let's check it. And here, sorry, let's try and square matrix, and it is easy to see. And if you want to create any matrix which contain any variable like 2, only 5, 6, you can also do it just using ones and multiply with any constant value. Example, I want to create a 5 matrix, so I want 5 every element of matrix, so I'm going to multiply with 5, and here you go. You can do 10. Let's try 25. So this way you can create matrix by using MATLAB commands. Now let's multiply f with, I say, h. I think. What is the dimension of h? Is okay. Both dimensions are same. Both inner dimensions are same, so it will work. And the answer is same. And the reason behind is that all elements have same result. Reason behind is that the h is I not wrong. H has zero matrix, right? Right. H is zero matrix, and that's why the answer is zeros. Now let's try with G. It is an identity matrix, so obviously answer is not going to 0. It's 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, and it is a matrix property. If you multiply any matrix with identity matrix, then always going to get the same matrix as we get in this. Now let's jump to the array multiplication. As I said you, matrix and array both have different principles. In matrix multiplication, it is necessary that you have same inner dimension, while in array multiplication it is necessary that both matrices contain same shape. It means same number of rows and same number of columns, like matrix A and B have. I take a matrix A and B for example, and asterisk symbol represent multiplication for matrix, and dot and asterisk symbol combinedly represent array multiplication, which is between A and B. That I will highlight it for you. Here you go. And array multiplication is very similar to matrix addition, or you can say array addition, because both are same when you are talking about addition. It is going to multiply every elements of A to elements of B, something like this. So here first element of matrix A is multiplied with B, second element is multiplied by second element of B, like 2 is multiplied by 3, 2 is multiplied to 5, and so on, and the result will look like something this. You can also represent by this way also, and this is just principles. Now let's try a few examples in MATLAB. So let's create few matrix, but before that first clear all this mess by using clear a command. And I told you I already created one script for that. If you are going to run in your MATLAB, it's not going to run. For your MATLAB, try clc and clear command one by one. Now let's create one matrix and name it A. I normally A and B use some variable, default variable. You can give any name, whatever you like. And the value of matrix B should be 10, 3 and 5. Again it's 4, 4 and 7. Now let's multiply A and B. So dot and asterisk, always remember. If you are going to use only asterisk symbol, then it's represent matrix multiplications, and here you go. So this is the result. Here first element of matrix A is 8 and first element of B is 10, so 8 multiplied by 10, so answer is 80. Second is 2 multiplied by 3, so 6, 2 is to 5 is 10, and so on. So from this example you can understand that it is necessary that dimension of both matrices should be same. Now let's try a few more examples. Let's say is equal to and you can use rand I for creating a random matrix, and rand represent random and I represent random matrix which contain integer value only, and first value represented the limit of values, so it's going to from 0 to 8 because I give this 8 as a maximum value. So here it's go from 0 to 8. Now let's multiply S and D, and this is array multiplication. Now let's do matrix multiplication and compare both results, so you know result of both of them should be different like this. And here the reason behind the all columns contain same result is that my one of matrix is 5 matrix, so all elements of matrix A is 5, and that's why I multiply any rows or columns, it's always contain 5, and that's why the result is same. So I thinking that let's try some division also. It's just similar to multiplication. Let's say S divided by D. So here you go. And similar to multiplication, it divide every element of S by every element of D. But remember one thing, in division there are two types in array. One is over and second is under. Here which I did is over, so it means you can read like this: D is over S, so D is going to divide S. And for under, you can just change this symbol by this, and now I can say D is under S, so every element of D is going to divide by S, like this. And if you have any doubts, then try by yourself. Take every element of D and divide by S. You are going to get this result only. And in matrix, you're just only going to use only division symbol and going to get results like this. So in this lecture, I teach you matrix and array multiplication, division, and also teach you how to create an ones, zeros and identity matrix by using MATLAB default commands. So here I am going to end matrix lectures, and now from future lecture I am going to teach you some another thing like scripts, function, if else, loops. So up to here I teach you only basic things. If you have any doubts, then ask me in comment section. Then I am going to make you one more video for you to clear your doubts. So here we end our lecture. See you